Months later.
Good morning. So, off camera, I removed the light. The battery needs to be charged up, so I'm taking the battery off. As you can see, there it is. This is the light, what's left of it. Passenger side light. And now we can see that we've got a bent portion over here. I think we could make a plan. That is also a bit bent, but it's not a train smash. You can paint that right again. And then that bracket over there, well, that comes loose, so we'll see once we take the fender off what's happening there. Okay, just a little update there for you guys. Another video on the Etios. Parts have arrived. Let me just show you what has come through. Parts have arrived, like I said. We've got the fender, the grill, tire in, rack end, and then the bumper is inside. I didn't want to bring it out now because it's kind of stuck where it is. A couple of things is going there, so yeah. Let me show you what's happening here. So I've taken all the bolts off. The fender's loose, as you can see. It's quite loose. I took it just to see if there's any damage underneath, and the only thing that I can really see that is bent is that bracket over there. The bracket's a bit bent compared to what it should be, and then as you can see here, this is bent here. And then the wheel is off. I took the tire off, and yeah, you can see a close-up pic of what's happening with the tire and the rack end. That's going to be the most daunting thing for me to do because I've never done a rack end or tire end replacement ever. This should be fairly straightforward. Car open out, castle nut off. How rude, truck driver. As I said, car open out, castle nut off, hammer out, and then I must find a way to actually do that. I don't have the tools for that, but we'll see how we get on taking that out. But yeah, all the parts are here. We should be getting started on getting repairs done on this car so we can get back driving. I do apologize for the extreme sunlight, but let me get to some shade and see what we can do about getting a better view here. That's also not good. Ooh. There we go. So yeah, parts have all arrived that I need to fix the car. Let's just get the time now and start doing the repairs. I still need to get the paint and get the bumper and the fender primed and painted out so that we can do the fitment, but everything else looks fairly decent. There's no damage underneath, there's no damage in the suspension other than the rack and the tire end that I can see, but I don't know once we do alignment whether we've got an issue further on. And then nothing else is bent on the subframes, everything else is fine. So let's get to it, let's start putting things together.
A few moments later.
1, 2, 3, the fourth one behind this door, 5 down below. Let me see if I can get a picture of where it sits. 5 is over there, and then we've got a 6th bolt that's over there. So 6 bolts, 10 more bolts that come off, easy to take off, and then the whole fender just pops out. And that's basically it. Yeah, let me show you and let me talk to you about some other stuff.
One eternity later.
This car was in a previous accident, and yeah, Toyota George, Halfway George, whatever we call it in George, did not disclose his information. They told me this car was an accident-free car. But as you can see here, that is body filler. And You see here, fender was rubbing up against the door prior to it being in the knock because there is long-term wear on it. It's not from the accident at all. So this car was in a knock somewhere along in its life, and Toyota did not disclose that. Okay, so off camera I took off the tie rod end, and that's the portion that's screwed out from the tie rod end. I must count the splines that's on here to make sure that we set it the right amount of splines before we do the fitment of the new rack end and tie rod end. So as you can see, that's where it snapped off from the tie rod end, the rack end. We can see that piece there is the rack end, still needs to come out, and I'm having an issue getting to the back there because the space is so confined. I don't know how I'm gonna make, but we'll do something. We'll get it somehow. The tie rod end. There's a tie rod end there. Yeah, it's got a lot of play in it as well, so you can see it moves freely. We got the rack end off. Here we go. As you can see, it's nicely bent from the accident. So that's off. So what we're going to be doing next is fitting up the new rack end, fitting up the new tie rod end, and then see if we can get a grease gun to grease it up so that we can get that back on the side and then get the wheel back on and then do the driver's side.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, let's finally put this back on. Let's get this on. Where's our nut first? We first need to get the nut. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Oh man, it's hot out there. Sheesh. Well, that part is done. Tie rod racking is back on. Next step, get alignment done, or should we do the fender first? Lights on and then take the car in for alignment and check everything out. But steering works, wheel turns. I just couldn't get the grease in because for some reason either there is not enough grease in there, in the grease can, or there's a blockage somewhere. So when I take it in for alignment, I'm gonna have the guys at Globe Tires, namely Mo, fill it with grease for me. But yeah, the next step is get the fender sorted. Put the new fender on, but I need to get some primer first and then primer tomorrow. And then so let's get you tomorrow.